It's December 2020. Happy holidays to our subscribers and our audience. After 4 months on YouTube, now we have more than 6,000 subscribers, more than 400,000 minutes watched, and more than 100,000 views. So we would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for always watching our videos. And based on the statistics that we have, you usually stick up to the half of the video. So we thought of something different, something unique this time around, something that we have not yet done in the last 4 months. That's why our guest for today is fresh from the United Kingdom of Great Britain. And what is it that we're going to talk about in the next half hour or so? It's our first time to feature a job portal. So now you might be thinking, job portal, why am I going to benefit from watching this collaboration? Well, if you are a healthcare worker, number two, if you are an employer, and number three, you are a recruitment agency, you better watch this presentation because the main purpose of this is for you guys to benefit from our collaboration with the founder and CEO of Endorse Jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you Mr. Matthew Richards. Hi, Matt.
Hi. Great to be here. Thanks very much for inviting us to undertake this collaboration with Niners and yourself. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, would you like to please introduce yourself and Endorse Jobs to our audience and subscribers?
Hi, everyone. My name is Matthew Richards. I was born in New Zealand and I trained as a nurse in New Zealand, but I've worked in the Middle East as well as the United Kingdom. As a registered nurse, I understood the troubles and the difficulties, the challenges it takes to travel abroad. And working in the NHS for more than 17 years and leading on international recruitment in the NHS, I understood the problems that nurses were facing when coming to a country like the United Kingdom. So I decided to create Endorse Jobs. So Endorse Jobs is ultimately a job board, allowing employers and agents to upload their jobs, allowing candidates to apply directly. However, there is a bit of a difference. We are also a social network. So healthcare professionals can upload their profiles onto Endorse Jobs to market their ambitions wherever that is around the world. So if you're in the Philippines and you wish to work in the United Kingdom, candidates simply mark their desirable location as the United Kingdom and allowing employers in that location to connect with them directly and offer opportunities. So that, in essence, is Endorse Jobs.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for that information. So imagine if you're a healthcare worker and you do not have an employer yet, you're going to benefit from this one. Now, if you are an employer looking for potential healthcare professionals, again, you're going to benefit from this collaboration and recruitment agencies as well. Now, we're done with the first part, and let's ask Mr. Matt Richards this time. What are the main benefits if ever they're going to participate in or take advantage of the benefits and services offered by Endorse Jobs?
Sure. So let's just look at, first of all, the healthcare professional. So if you choose to upload or create a profile page on Endorse Jobs, you can market yourself. You can upload an image of yourself, upload your CV details, but as well your career expectations, the country you wish to live in and work in, or countries, the benefits that you would like to receive in that country as well. Now, what that allows you to do is allow agents, so POEA agents, as well as employers, to connect with you directly, to give you a wave, or to send you a direct message inviting you to apply for their opportunities. The other great thing about the portal is that you can actually search for employers from around the world and you can join their talent pool. So you may like, for example, the Royal Marsden Hospital in London because they're a cancer specialist hospital and you might be an oncology or hematology nurse. So by undertaking research on Endorse, you can join their talent pool, which allows the employer to know that you're interested in working for them. And so they can actually go through their talent pool, see that you're interested, and connect with you directly. It's important, of course, to note that all our agents on our portal, if they've highlighted that the Philippine flag on their profile, it means they are POEA accredited. So it's going to be safe for you to apply. Also, being a candidate, if you're looking for a POEA accredited agency, you can undertake a search on our portal by doing a recruitment agency search. And you can choose, for example, the location of the agency, as well as which locations they're recruiting to. So giving you a lot more choice about being where to be recruited. Now let's just look at the employer. Employers benefit greatly from this because it allows them to upload their jobs onto the portal, and allows candidates from around the world to apply to them directly. So it allows them to benefit from a cost-saving point of view. As well, it keeps them in control in regards to talent that they need. And then if you look at the agency benefits, by being a POEA accredited agency, it is really difficult to find employers abroad, especially if your offices are in the Philippines. So by subscribing onto Endorse, again, you're able to connect with employers directly. You can participate in campaigns that we actively have. You can upload your candidates onto the portal, allowing employers to search through your candidates, connect with you to arrange interviews, document verification, and even deployment arrangements. So what we have found, for example, is that a majority of agents who join us gain a commission increase of between 20 to 40% because they're not using third-party suppliers. Then again, employers, they've actually gained a 40% cost saving because again, they're not using a local-based agency who then uses a third-party supplier in the Philippines because the employer works directly with the POE agent in the Philippines. And of course, the candidate benefits because we offer a completely free service. So everything, we will never ask money from you. You can take full advantage of the opportunities that we provide on our portal with your profile, and it's also a profile for life. So you can upload your profile and you can change your status from actively looking for work to not looking for work. So if you get your dream job in the United Kingdom, you come to the UK, you may change your status to not looking for work. And then in a couple of years' time, you might choose to work in a different location. Maybe you might want to travel to Australia or a different parts of the UK. So you can change your status, you can change your desirable location where you want to work. And then again, that will send messages to all the employers and agents who are recruiting to that location to connect with you to offer you opportunities. So Endorse Jobs gives you a greater spectrum and transparency for opportunities around the world.
Perfect. Now, at least our audience get to have an idea already what benefits they can get from Endorse Jobs. Now let's move on to the next question. What makes Endorse Jobs stand out from other job portals?
Well, what you've obviously realized straight away is that we're a fan of transparency. It's really important to us, particularly with myself, with my experience traveling abroad. My choices were very limited. When I wanted to work in Saudi Arabia, there was literally only one agency advertising for the opportunity. So that was the agency I used. And then also they only had a very limited number of employers in Saudi Arabia on offer. So that limited my opportunities. By what I've created is a platform allowing candidates to actually have a greater choice in regards to their candidates. So what makes us unique is that we're bringing everything together. We're bringing all employers and agents together to market their opportunities and giving candidates a greater choice in regards to their career destinations. So that's what makes us unique. The other thing that makes us unique is obviously the social part of our network, allowing you to connect with employers and agencies directly, allowing our employers and agencies to direct message you, to wave at you, to get your note, to get you to make you aware that that they are interested in you. Also for you to connect and join employer talent pools, making sure employers are aware of your availability. So we have and then we're also continuously growing and improving our platform and adding new functionality due to the feedback that we get from our candidates. And the other thing which I haven't talked about yet, which makes us unique, is the reviews. We encourage all our candidates to upload their reviews and experiences on either, it could be a POEA accredited agency they've just been recruited by, and they want to tell everyone else about the great experience, or maybe not so great experience they've had. So by uploading anonymous reviews against their agent or employer, it allows a lot more transparency, and it allows candidates to be able to communicate with each other in regards to their experiences. And so agents and employers gain a star rating as a result. So making it easier for you, again, to search and find really credible employers and agents.
There you go. So we've established the benefits already. So moving on to the next most important question: how are healthcare professionals supposed to start by, let's say, uploading their CV or profile? Can you please discuss what's the process?
Yeah, well, we've tried to make it as simple as possible, and there's kind of two main ways you can do it. The first way is by going to our website, www.endorsejobs.com. Click on add listing, and then click on for the free candidate package. That will then ask you to subscribe, to register, and then it will take you directly through to creating your professional profile, where you can add your details, add your CV, your professional working experience, professional education, as well as which clinical experiences that you have, which desirable clinical places you'd like to work, which countries you'd like to work, what's your salary expectations, what other staffing benefits you'd like to receive, as a result, therefore attracting the right agents and employers to you. You're able to upload an image, and you're also able to upload a YouTube video. So by creating a 10 to 20-second video of yourself, introducing yourself to a prospective employer, you can upload that video onto your profile, allowing employers and agents to watch that video so they can actually see you as a person and understand, for example, what makes you tick and what you really want to achieve. So by uploading a video CV, it tells your story. Once you've completed all the information, make sure you set your status, if that is you're actively looking for work or not looking for work, and submit. My team will then run through the profile to make sure it's appropriate, and then they will upload onto the portal. What's very important to note, and what all of you will realize, is that once your profile is published, we do not actually market your surname. We will only upload your first and second name, as well as we do not market your email address or any contact information. The reason for that is to comply with all the privacy data legislation that we need to comply with the various countries that we work across. So we work within 12 key global territories, including New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, the US, Canada, the UK, across Europe. And it's very important for us we comply with all the legislations. So that's why we only supply the your basic personal information. And then when an employer and agent wants to contact you, they can do that by clicking sending a direct message. So when they send a direct message, that will go directly to you via your email. Or they can send you a direct message via the portal as well. So once you're subscribed, employers can then view your portal. They can see where you want. They can even search for candidates under the locations that they want, whether they want you to work, the professional clinical discipline, and they can therefore find you and then message and connect with you directly. It's important though is that your profile is a profile for life, so it is for to keep for throughout your professional career, and so therefore it's important that you do update it according to your experience, so update your CV, but as well ensure it does reflect what your ambitions are, telling employers and agents what you're looking for next, so they know how and when to connect with you.
I'll just summarize the information for the benefit of our subscribers. In the first place, you don't have to pay Endorse Jobs anything, like zero. That's the number one benefit. After that, obviously, you just have to create your profile, and now you have access to a lot of employers, a lot of job opportunities. So this is a golden opportunity for you. All you have to do is to create a profile at no cost on your part. So for the benefit of our subscribers, I also just want to inform Mr. Matt Richards here that of our 6,000 subscribers, like 70 to 80% are in the healthcare profession. And so this is the typical question when people message us. Sir Irvin, I'm not yet sure where I'm supposed to go. I'm a healthcare professional. I just want to go abroad. But earlier, you've heard that Endorse Jobs will give you access to job opportunities in 12 countries. And if you listen carefully, majority of these are the English-speaking countries requiring you to pass an English examination. It could be IELTS or OET, PTE. So to name a few, there's the United States of America, United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and you also heard Singapore. And well, if there are 12 and I've mentioned 7, we have 5 more countries left. So Mr. Richards, will you please inform our audience what the 5 other countries are?
Oh gosh. Okay. I'll have to. My brain. I have to go through the globe. So let's start off with the with New Zealand, shall I? So, New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, of course, the Philippines. We can't forget the Philippines. India, the US, Canada, the UK. Europe, I'm not too sure if we can include that as one, but let's call that one, okay? And of course, we've got Ireland, the Republic of Ireland as well. South Korea. And did I mention India? I can't remember if I did. So I did. Okay, that's 11. I'm sure the 12th one will come to me.
I'm sure. Well, for the benefit of our audience and subscribers, I just want to share a personal experience with Mr. Richards right here. Because when I went to UK, I spent a few days in London. He's one of my hosts during that time. So he toured me around King's College Hospital, one of the best hospitals in the United Kingdom. And Mr. Matt Richards here micromanages. He sees to it that everything is in order. So I'm sure that you're in good hands. So for him to come up with this idea, I'm 100% sure his experience in the NHS in the last 17 years is something that makes him credible. He pays attention to the very important details. That's why I am certain you are in good hands if you're going to come up with your profile using the job portal known as Endorse Jobs. So do you have anything else to add for our subscribers and audience?
There was only one thing I forgot to mention, and that is if you are having trouble uploading your profile and you would like us to do it for you, we do have a team that can do it for you. So if you send your detailed CV notifying the countries you wish to work in to cv@endorsejobs.com, my team can upload your create a profile for you and send you the details via email. So just make sure it's very explicit. You would like us to do that for you. Make sure you attach your CV and again, the countries you wish to work. And of course, what will also really help is your IELTS or OET status. And we can upload that information for you. So that means straight away, we can have agents and employers connect with you directly. And don't forget, that goes the other way. You can also apply directly to employers and agents And you can also connect with employers as well to make sure that they're aware that they're interested in you.
So I just want to add, there are certain Filipinos, well, they usually find a Filipino easier to talk to, maybe because they're shy, if they're talking to a person of a different nationality. I just want to inform everyone that the staff of Sir Matt here in the Philippines is also a very good friend of mine. She has worked with us in the recruitment industry in the last 5 years, and I tell you, she's very responsive, at the same time, very approachable. All you have to do is to send her an email and rest assured that she will pay attention to your needs. So, well, if I'm not mistaken, like we've been discussing for 20 to 25 minutes. So, do we have something to add before we put an end to our collaboration?
That's a very good question. You can edit this, right? Actually, I hope you don't excuse me 1 second. Let me just quickly to make sure that it's really important for the viewers to make sure they don't miss anything. Right. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Evan. Thanks. There's one more thing I'd like to add. As everyone has heard, I'm a registered nurse, and I'm still a nurse, and it's very important to me that that Endorse Jobs is an ethical platform. So we have signed up to the World Health Organization Code of Practice for International Recruitment, and we have created our own code of practice as well, in which all employers and agents must sign up to when they subscribe onto our portal. And we monitor the practices of our employers and our agents to make sure that everyone is gaining a really good experience. And if anybody is not having a good experience, candidates have the opportunity to click on report under any of the listings and send us a message of any bad experience that they've had. So then we can appropriately investigate to see if they have broken any of the codes of practice underneath our own or the World Health Organization. And so we can act accordingly. And that includes, for example, ensuring that employers and agents do not charge candidates any fees. So that's very important to us. So when you think of Endorse Jobs, do believe that we are a platform that believes in ethical practice.
There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Matt Richards. Hopefully, in the future, we're going to have more collaboration for the benefit of our healthcare professionals planning to go to US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, Singapore, and also those who are based in India and the Philippines. I'm sure they will benefit from this one. So we're hoping that this is going to be a fruitful collaboration to help a lot of candidates, especially that they are not going to pay you anything. However, even if they are not paying anything, they get to have this benefit of potentially being offered a job in all those countries mentioned earlier. So guys, if you think that this information is helpful, all you have to do is to share this to your friends, pay it forward. Thank you so much for your time in the last 20 to 25 minutes or so. Once again, this is 9.09er in collaboration with Endorse Jobs. We wish everyone a happy new year. Happy 2021. Bye, guys.